Hello. Today we're back in our adventure, and we've got 20 gold. It's not looking the best, but let's see if we can get something exciting to happen today. I'm aiming for some sort of armor, some weapon, perhaps. Nothing crazy, but we'll definitely see what we can get up to. I'm kind of hoping to just kind of come across a gift at some point, like a present. Hello. That was surprising. Anyway, um, you can never really tell. Actually, I might go do the glitch just so it's a bit easier. That site glitch that I showed you guys. On our travels, we found a little bush guy. Angry bush dweller, I think it was. They sell for just a little bit, but it's another thing to our Autopedia. And if you look up here, you see this little bridge right there? A grateful frog can spawn there, which is a little frog that hangs in a cage. And if you can get to them, they're usually in pretty high up places. But if you can get to them and you grab them, you can sell them for 100,000 gold each, or you can, I think, get 10 of them and then trade them into a vendor. And I forgot what they give you, but they give you some random stuff. But it's worth it sometimes. But it does take a while to get them just because they are pretty rare and they can spawn in a bunch of different spots, so it does take a while. Alright, we're just gonna do the glitch again. You know the deal. Reset, we haven't died yet. So we're gonna reset again. Wait for this to play out. You can do a little tricky and click the text in the middle, but you gotta make sure you get to your house in time, which I will not, because my movement is bugged. Let's try again. I'm just gonna do it the slow way. I keep forgetting to set my house. That's my bad. I will do that now if I can. Let's see. Set primary. Yeah. So set primary and we should be alright. So now we'll spawn in front of the door every time we die. Which hopefully won't be that many times. I doubt it, but we can always hope. And we should be good. Now we can see the map. Alright, what can we see from here? I am tempted to go farm fireflies and just run around the map, but that'll take a while and it's a bit iffy. I might waste a lot of time, but that's why it's more of a good passive thing to do. Just so you do get stuff slowly. And it's nice and bright today, so I'm not gonna get attacked by anything. There's a bat following us though. And an ant. Honestly, we might go back over to the emeralds real quick and see if we can get a couple or one. Just to get us started for this video, so we're off of 5,000 gold. There's a firefly over here, and another one up there. You can see how useful this glitch is. You can also see the enemies coming in, trying to kill you. We're gonna climb up this mountain. Scale it. Oh my. You see that pink orb over there? That's a strange man's orb portal. And he sells very good armor and weapons, but they are very expensive in this game. They are in-game sorts of armors and weapons, so I wouldn't really be going in there too early. There's no fighting or anything, but it's just not really necessary. And this guy here, if you do end up killing him, which I would probably recommend with ranged weapons like guns and magic, but if you do end up killing him, he can drop an item that sells for 5 million gold. It's a very low chance, like 1%, but if you do, and you get that drop, then you're gonna be sitting pretty. I've only gotten it to drop twice, I think. So, not bad though. It's good to just kill them every time you see them, just in case. Just in case it's that one time, you know? Couple more fireflies. We might do some fishing as well, if we can find the rabbit hole. And it's not looking good. Emeralds are not looking good, my friends. Yeah. Might be out of luck today. It's not good. Alright. I'm gonna fish over this lake, I think. Just briefly. I don't really want to fish here for long. Just because it's not the best. And fishing is boring. It's fun for a little bit. You just gotta watch that you don't get killed. Oh my, that was quick. That's not bad. That is not a bad start at all. I think, don't quote me, I think it's 25k. Pretty good. Oh my. This fishing is quick. Holy. I wasn't expecting this. Maybe I will fish. Once again, we gotta keep a lookout just because there can be some very bad things spawn here and come over and kill us. Especially at night. You do not want to be over here at night if you're early game. And that island over there, you have to buy a house that's down on the beach to get over there. And you can use its boat that's parked next to the house. We'll buy that eventually, but definitely not now. That's going to be a while into the playthrough, I think. I keep my eye on this bobber. Might go in any second. I'm just really hoping to get a chest. That'd be good. Get a weapon, armor. Alright. Not going over there. I'm telling you, those guys are just big wastes of time. Here we go. Alright. I think we'll fish a couple more times, and then I'll be on my way. I don't really like to stick around one area for too long. I like to explore the frontier, you know, all it has to offer. It's good to have a video on if you're fishing by yourself, because it's very much the same thing for a long time. And we're gonna fish one more time. Come on, fishy. Fishy. They're not feeling it today. Not anymore. I caught all the fish. Every single one in this lake, I caught them all. There we go. And it's the same. That's so good. And we're just gonna go for a little walk this way. We could use that airship to get back to Topple or Right and Wrong, but I want to save my 5 grand. Keep on running here. Keep our eyes peeled for anything good. Maybe we should do the gun quest. Having range in this game is very necessary for early game. I'm pretty sure playing melee early game just doesn't work at all. Unless you have, I don't know. Unless your god's gift is melee in this game. I wouldn't do it. I'd definitely go magic and ranged. If you can go melee early game, props to you. It's a lot harder than I want to play. Each to their own though. We're gonna make our way to Right and Wrong, I think. I'm a bit bored of Topple. I like seeing all the weird stuff in Right and Wrong. Another one of those guys that can drop the 5 million thing can spawn over on that cliff too, right there. So you want to keep a lookout for that. This is an elephant mushroom, yep. Strange man flower, not bad. Getting the itempedia filled out, feels good. Some more fireflies, keeping it productive. Another one can spawn there. I didn't know that. There's another one of those guys up there, if you can see that. gonna run through here. And in this forest here is it can spawn a pretty rare bird. I don't have the feather on my main account, but it's a glow bird, and if you see it, you'll definitely know because it's bright pink and it glows, like in its name. Rabbit hole's in the middle of the pit. It's getting a bit late in the day though, so I don't really want to go in there, just because I might just die for no reason. It does give you like a while to get out. Like you'll hear the music going and all that, but I just don't really want to waste my time just in case. I'd rather be up here picking up some fireflies and getting our money up, not our funny up. There's a lot of fireflies in here, holy. I might do a lap, see if I can get them all. A bit of a difficult jump. I hate going around the pits without a parasol. That's probably going to be the next thing we look at buying. That was close. Because the parasol is needed. I don't think I would ever play this game without it. It's an item that you can deploy whenever you feel like, and it'll make you glide. There's a present. Oh my. Well, that was lucky. I was talking about it a bit earlier, and here we are. So if we can get this without dying, this will be very, very, very good. But we might die, because they have a big aggro range, and a lot of them spawn those dragons. Yep, there's the aggro range. Yep, there's a pygmy. What did I just get? Nothing, it glitched. Awesome. And now the dragon's just sitting there. Alright, he fires lasers. We're gonna try to dodge them with all of our effort here. Alright. Yep. Alright. Oh, that was unlucky. We just got a chest piece. I was debating on equipping it, and it stays in inventory. Wow. Alright, so this is a very good example of what I was talking about, how new game players can get lucky. Yes, we lost everything else in our inventory, but we got this plate body. And this plate body is probably the best I could have got. Just, well, not the best, but really, really good. Because you see this stat down here, HP regen. That means I don't have to buy food now. And it's not like a ton of healing, but that's awesome. Because the closest healing armor that you can buy is in this guy's shop up here, I believe. And it's like 600k or 400k or something. And it's not cheap, but it gives you barely any regen, but it gives you a little. This stuff here. So 160k, my bad. And it gives you 0.8, and we just got 3.2 for basically free. Now, some would sell this just so they could have the parasol and magic, but I'm not going to sell it just because this makes my life so much easier. Just being able to survive a little bit longer in fights and all that, so I am super duper happy with getting that. So we're gonna go do the glitch again, so I can show you it at night, and it will trick you. It will trick you up because it makes everything look like daytime. So you gotta be really careful because you might run into the rabbit hole thinking it's, you know, daytime, and then there's a boss there and you start to get confused while you're dying. Alright, let's reset again. Do the glitch again. I'll probably skip this in future videos or future parts in the video just so you guys aren't getting drowned out by the same stuff. I did that wrong. There we go. and get the text up. But yeah, just so you guys aren't bored, just watching the same animation and trick again. But if you can't remember, just refer back to this video and you'll see. Alright, and we're back. And as you can see, it looks like it's daytime. So, once again, be careful doing this at night as you might trick yourself up. But the nighttime music is still playing. So that's one way that you can tell that it is still nighttime. Well, I'm feeling really lucky after that. Presents spawn in every 15 or 20 minutes, I think it is. So it'll be a bit before another one spawns in, but that's really nice to have. And we're just gonna have a look over this cliff, see if there's anything to see. Little yellow ogre down there, goblin looking thing. I might make a dash down this way. I might go try to like get the quest line for that gun that I was talking about, just so we can have some sort of ranged weapon. And with armor as well, it gives us more melee damage and range as well as armor. Armor's really good, as you can see there. We have 36% damage reduction, and that can go up to 97 or something like that if you pop like consumables and whatnot, I think it is. So full tank, all that, they do not take damage, like I said. But yeah, we just head down this little river here and down to the freaky part, down into the windmill area. Once again, it is nighttime, so we gotta be cautious. But in this little hut here is an NPC that'll give us a quest, and it is a little bit boring. You just have to go back and forth between here and Topple a couple times, but it is necessary if you want like an easy gun that doesn't cost money. It's just questing and that. You do have to go collect something, but this is what it is. So you just talk to them, and he's looking for his friend, Bandit Jack. We can go find him for him. And then we can head down the stairs again, get lost in this maze of a house at the front door, and back up to Topple. We'll collect some firefly. Oh, also when it changes, I can't quite remember daytime to nighttime or nighttime to daytime, but yeah, so it's daytime to nighttime. Fireflies will mostly change. Oh my. Right. Okay. So fireflies will mostly change. Like they'll disappear from the spots that they were and then relocate to other spots and spawn in over that night to day cycle. So if we left these ones here, they would disappear by like come nighttime, they'll disappear and go somewhere else. And like I said, this is a viable way to get loot, is just by farming fireflies. Get 150 of them and then turn them into stick. Like if you just don't want to fight anything, if you don't want to mess around with, you know, I don't know, other stuff. But they are just good to get passively, just because why not? You know, if you're going to be walking everywhere, you may as well pick up some fireflies and possibly get a couple $1 million worth of stuff. So let's make our way back up here. Might show you guys the anthill, actually. The anthill is not really fun to be at, but it does have a good source of rubies, which sell for 3k each, so not nearly as much as emeralds, but there are a lot more of them. I was just stoked that we got a present and it didn't disappear. This is the main thing. I was almost devastated because if I didn't get to keep this armor piece, I would have been upset, to say the least. Is that an ant? I think so. Yeah, so you'd be a little careful around here just because there's a bunch of ants, believe it or not, in the anthill. And we'll mine some ruby. See what we can get. We can't mine these big ones, unfortunately. I'd love to, but there's a little ant, little baby one. There's a big one, big ugly. So we call them big uglies. There's a lot of rubies in that cave, though. How can we circumnavigate this? Maybe we can get them stuck in there. I highly doubt it, but get ready to run. Alright. Alright, there's our first one. Let's see if we can take down this little baby ant. I don't know. Oh! Oh! He got me. Oh my god. Here we go. I think that might... Is that our first monster drop? Three or four episodes? 3 episodes. Jesus. It's taken a while. But, there's some more emeralds. Emeralds! Rubies. And now we've run off into the jungle. I don't like fighting those guys. They're worthless. Worthless to me. You see this? We need these. For that gun quest that I got before, we need 10 colored mushroom, like balloon mushrooms. It can either be purple or yellow, and they can intermix, like be purple and yellow. And you just need 10 all up. So we will pick up any that we can find on the way to our friend Bandit Jack. We don't need that. Well, debatable. We need all the money we can get. Just peering through the jungle here. Up the ogre section. You know what? Taste some of this. Yeah. Taste this wood. I don't know if I can take 2 of you on. These guys can drop a hat, by the way. So that... Oh. We're getting a bit dicey here. Oh! Dodged. See how we're... I healed with a bit of food there, but... Alright, you guys win. This round. Next time I won't be so nice, though. When I get a weapon, just you freaking wait. Alright, let's make our way up here. Now that we have jump boots, we can jump over this wall. Real nice, real handy. So I have to walk around it all the time. Jump over there. We're gonna go see Bandit Jack. See what he's got to say for himself. With a name like Bandit Jack, mustn't be a very good dude. Maybe he's trying to steal for the right reasons, so. Alright, let's see. A pickle. I don't mind pickles. They're not the best, but they're also not the worst. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna dodge that guy. I don't want to deal with him right now. Mandible thing. Look at that thing. It's disgusting. Ooh. It makes a creepy noise as well. Listen to this. Ew. It's like spooky. Also, you can get mobs stuck in the river really... Well, behind a small tree. Works. So, we're just gonna run back down here. Like I said, this quest line's pretty boring. But, oh well. There's not many quests in this game, by the way. This is... Honestly, this is kind of like a main quest. Almost. Just because... Ooh. That's a lot of balloon mushrooms for our quest. This is awesome. And now, I think we need... How many more? Wow, I'm bad at math. 3. 3 more. Proud of me. Yeah, I didn't focus that much in math. It's pretty boring. Alright, up here. Around this way. Up again. Hello. Piece of paper. Balloons. Sure. I get a couple balloons. I need 3 more though. Inflation. Yeah, yeah. I may have forgotten that it was 15. Well, we're halfway there. Almost. Oh man, that's what I mean. This quest, you really gotta want the gun. Because if you die, like, while you're doing this and you lose all the balloons, you just do not want to find them again. We could just sit around that area, honestly, and just wait for balloons, but I'm not doing that. Because I know they spawn over here as well. I don't know why I always itch my nose when I start recording. I'm not doing anything. I swear. I don't know. Just getting an itchy nose. Maybe it's my comfort of, I don't know. Who's that? Oh, it's a sapphire. Honestly, I never see those. Like, I kind of forgot that they can spawn as an ore. Let's grab it. I think it's 5k. It's not bad. I don't hate it. Free money. Oh, stop that, man. Why? Is that necessary? Oh my god. I'm gonna get a heart attack from this bloody game. Leave me alone. Scared me. Yeah, that's right. You know, it's good for you. Doesn't want to tussle with the muscle. Alright. Is that? I think that's cobalt over there, not sapphire. Yes, cobalt, I think. Grab this ruby though. You can make armor out of these ores, but it's pretty inefficient. But you can if you want. Yeah. If you want to make, they do look pretty cool. As far as like starting armor goes, I think they look cool. Another sapphire. We're just gonna use the home button here, honestly. Also, the home button, there's a couple things that will get rid of your no sight glitch. No sight, your sight glitch, and one of them is the home button. So I will show you guys. We have it right now, the infinite sight glitch, and we press that home button, it should disappear and we're back to the fog. Yeah, so back to the fog now. So that's one thing to be careful of if you're just really bothered by losing it, I guess. But we're gonna sell all of our stuff. Make sure we don't sell the balloons because we did 8k. 8k is a lot better than I thought. And we're gonna put our balloons in here. Also, I forgot to mention, but a really early storage place that we have, I'm pretty sure, yeah, everyone has it, I think. Let's check. Is in the Red Ogre Inn. In this public storage box, you have 5 slots that everyone can use. Well, not everyone can use, but everyone has access to their own 5 slots. No one's gonna take your stuff. Don't worry. I can't wait to get this gun though, because then we can start shooting rare birds if we see them. Oh, by the way, this green guy in here, he's a traveling vendor, so he'll pop up in different places in the Rat Boys Nightmare or out here. And he sells pretty good stuff like this. Really, really good sword. You can look forward to that. I'm sure we'll buy that eventually. Not now, because it's quite a bit of money. Alright, and we're back out. Back with the glitch. Back to productivity. And we're just gonna go straight back, see if we can get some more balloon mushrooms. You know how it is. And I'll probably cut to when I've got the mushrooms. I did not know a scarecrow could spawn in the middle of this field. But I do now. We'll slap him up. You know what he gives us? Some shoes. Use a bunch of different pairs of shoes. Ooh. I already got that. Out of my inventory. These balloon mushrooms really hate me. Let's go! You just gotta complain enough. You just gotta complain enough. And you'll get them. What do we got? That's enough. Alright. Let's make our way back to Topple. So we can go pick them up out of our stash. Sell off what we've gotten. And get that gun. Alright, let's grab these balloons and get this done. Get this finished. Glitch is gonna be gone again because we went inside. How dare we? How dare we? I'm the new player. Look at him. Starting out. What a hero. Also, it's not. I guess, yeah, I forgot. It's fine. Oh yeah, it's fine when we go outdoors, but not through. It might just be the rabbit hole, honestly. And Rat Boy's Nightmare. I think that's it though. Maybe. I might have forgotten one. Can you leave a comment if you know any more that trigger it to like go away? I don't know how many of you will have stayed this far into the video, but if you have, make sure to like and subscribe. As funny as that sounds me saying, I hope you enjoy it enough too. You don't need to at all, but it'd be awesome. Let's finish this quest up. Get in this house. Rabbit hole over there. The Coral Island. Alright. Alright, Arnold. Give us the gun. It's a toy gun. Don't worry. Yes, I did. I got them all. Here we go. There we go. Hype rifle acquired. And now, we got some bullets with it as well. I'm gonna equip it. What do we think? Fourth? Yeah. Fourth slot's fine, I guess. We'll keep it there. Honestly, we'll probably spend all of our money early game on bullets. Probably as boring as that is, but it gets us good money in return because we can start doing some crazy stuff now. We can start farming some bosses. Easy as that. There's a lot of fireflies though. What are we at? 45. We're not doing too bad on fireflies. We might have enough by the next, what, 2 episodes? Depending on how many we get in the next 2. But we should be, we're slowly ticking up, which is good. I'll show you this, the firepower on this thing. So you see how far away that ogre is? I think we can hit him. Look at that. We hit him. And he's almost dead within 2 shots. take 3 and we should kill him. Ready for this? Also, shooting does take stamina, just so you know. Bang! He's down. You saw how hard that fight was before. You saw how easy it is now. Now that we got this. Look at this thing. All of its glory. Take on the world with this. Alright. Up here, past him. I'm not going to waste my bullets on these guys, but just know that I can do something about it. I can do something about the ogre infestation we got going on. Alright, we're going to leave today's episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. We got pretty lucky with that present today. A couple scares. Nothing too bad. Yeah, I handled them. Now we got a gun. And we're going to do some exciting stuff in the next episode. So stay tuned. And have a good evening. Morning. Wherever you are. And see you guys next time.